Hello, everybody, and welcome again to the Press Box, a weekly presentation of the Dispatch and the Rock Island Argus, where our sports staff huddles up and talks about the issues of the day. I'm Steve Tappa. This is my boss, Mark Nessler, and somebody forgot the memo on the playoff beard.
I've never, ever had a beard in my entire life.
You had a stash? You used to have a stash?
Yeah, I did. But this is my spring training non-beard.
That's right.
I'm ready for some warm weather.
Postseason kicking into high gear this week. Everybody is virtually in the postseason. Of course, leading that off is 1A, 2A girls are at state. And
yes.
We should mention Anawan, of course, top ranked in 1A, and Prophetstown number 6 in 2A.
Saw Anawan in the super sectional. They looked as good as ever. They've not really had a stiff test yet, but they better be ready on Friday and Saturday. I really like their chances to win. Prophetstown, I think, is somewhat of a surprise, but I am really cheering for Coach Robinson. 37 years in the business, finally getting down to state. I think that's the Cinderella story of the state tournament. St. Thomas More is going to be tough. I think they could beat many 3 and 4A teams in 2A.
Sure.
But if they can just get to the title game, you just never know. So, I'm looking, everybody said we hope we can get Anawan and Prophetstown there same weekend, and we've got it.
Yeah, awesome weekend for the area. Anawan, of course, we've been waiting all year for them to face a team outside of the 3A top-ranked teams that can beat them, and maybe this is the weekend we find out. Number 2, Central A&M there. Number 3, Lanark Eastland, their first game out of the gate at 1A State. And, of course, Prophetstown, like you said, number 1, St. Thomas More with the second ranked.
But they're in the
player.
opposite bracket, though.
Yeah, no, that's good. They got a chance to play for the state title,
Sure.
So that's great. We should also mention 3A, 4A girls wrapped up this week. Geneseo and Moline both reached their respective sectionals. So hats off, ladies. Good job. 1A and 2A boys also starting this week, and those games are going on. So that's something for next week maybe to talk about.
But by the time we have our next press box,
that's true.
The 3 and the 4A will be in full swing.
That's true.
They start on Monday with at Rock Island Regional. We're not only that, but at Geneseo Regional as well. We have Alleman playing Geneseo at Geneseo, and we have UT opening up the Rock Island Regional against Pekin. So I think both of those regionals have some intriguing matchups as we get to Friday championships.
Sure, yeah. You think about it, the Western Big Six slate, the final weekend, we've got Rock Island and Moline, Rocky hosting Moline.
Which is going to turn around and play again
on
in
Wednesday.
The first round of the regional, just as the girls did in their regional. I think, and especially coming off the last time Rock Island and Moline played, the 1-point last-second basket by Tyler Hall. This one tonight is going to be at Rock Island. So I think it tells a lot about what we're going to see next week in the regional.
I have a feeling both coaches are going to play pretty close to the vest.
Yeah, because really, Rock Island's going for 10-0. But otherwise, there's nothing else on the line except to show them what you're going to do the next week. Geneseo, on the other hand, Alleman against Geneseo, Alleman won the first time they matched up, I think, handled by 17.
Meanwhile, Geneseo beat Moline, and Alleman lost to Moline. So
it's kind of crazy. Alleman has struggled since that win. They've lost 9 straight. Haven't really produced as well as when they did when they scored 58 against Geneseo. So that game, too, and on Geneseo's home court. So Geneseo's out for some revenge there.
Yep.
Winner of that game plays Galesburg, and Alleman. Galesburg handled Alleman handily twice and did not play Geneseo this year. So, I think that's a good semifinal matchup. That he doesn't even go to the championship game. Yeah,
Galesburg top seeded out there. Of course, they host UT this weekend in their Big Six finale, and then Alleman makes the trip down to Quincy. So, pretty decent final weekend of the Big Six.
What I really like, if UT can get past Pekin, that's a 4 and a 5. They play Ottawa. None of our local teams, I believe, have played Ottawa yet this year. If they sneak out that one, UT title game, even though they've only won 5 games. So that's something to watch for.
Yeah, we'll see how good top-seeded Ottawa is next week at the regional. A lot of postseason action this weekend. Hopefully you get to a ball game. Hopefully we see you. If not, we'll see you back here next week on the Press Box.
And you need to shave.